Okay, they just need 6 points or maybe 5 points. I'll be able to do it. I don't trust City to win the remaining 3 games. So if Arsenal can win the 2 more games or even 1.5, they probably will clinch the second position, which is very, very attainable considering where they find themselves and the teams below them. Though they have 2 difficult games against Newcastle and Liverpool, so it's going to be a little.
Watch Transit TV right now.
I'm Jakub Kiwior. Keep watching Transit TV.
Arsenal are screwed, as in like seriously, they are screwed. And the thing is, it's not really, you might not see it as a big deal. It's been there for a little bit now, but they are screwed. And we're going to get to that. I'm going to talk about that later in this video. The reason why I say that, before we do that, go ahead and subscribe if you're new in this channel. So like and share as well, and also let me know what you think about this video. This is a very quick one. Yesterday, Arsenal played out a 2-2 draw against Crystal Palace, and that's not the issue today because already those players, their minds are switched over to the Champions League semi-final. All eggs are in one basket for Arsenal this season. They need to overcome PSG over 2 legs and move on to the finals if possible and try to win the Champions League for the first time in the history of this club. And since January, this team, in fact, since all season, this team have been battling with injuries. And right now, they are just at their bare bones. And if you want to talk about the game a little bit, Saliba again in 3 games now made 2 costly mistakes that have cost Arsenal goals. Fortunately for him, it wasn't really significant in the grand scheme of things. And this is a video is not in any way going to discuss that because the young man has come off his injury to his partner Gabriel. He has stepped up, and I was just praising him last week before the second leg against Real Madrid. He has taken over the leadership position in the team and been leading that back line, and has been one of the reasons why his name Jakub Kiwior is receiving all the praises he is receiving. Yeah, but sometimes, something that you're not used to, it looks like Saliba, I've been a little bit overwhelmed, and I know he's going to get up here. And look at yesterday, if you also want to talk about the game, almost all the players, you could see that they didn't want to give 100. They were very, very particular and cautious about their safety, considering what is coming up next week, Tuesday. So you don't want to weigh in too much on the outcome of that game. All Arsenal have to do now is just to try as much as possible, considering what they have done all season, to finish this season at second position and try to win the Champions League. And they just need to win two games and half, or just, let's say, to be cautious, the last they just need 6 points or maybe 5 points. I'll be able to do it. I don't trust City to win the remaining 3 games. So if Arsenal can win the 2 more games or even 1.5, they probably will clinch the second position, which is very, very attainable considering where they find themselves and the teams below them. Though they have 2 difficult games against Newcastle and Liverpool, so it's going to be a little bit tricky. That yesterday's game would have settled that dust and probably giving them a 9 points lead against City, or 8 points with 3 games to go. They will just need 1 draw to finish second. But yeah, that's that. That game yesterday didn't really mean so much, and even if they finished third, I mean, they are guaranteed the Champions League next season. But the reason why I say Arsenal is screwed is Raheem Sterling. Just imagine that these 2 games coming, there is injury, and Arsenal will need to look at the bench to try to win this potential 3 games left in the season. Raheem Sterling has to be called upon. I don't know what Arteta will do. He probably will have to go into the pitch himself. Sometimes you feel sorry for players and you really wanted them to do good, but Raheem Sterling is finished, and Arsenal is screwed if they have to call upon him and depend on him to get a result in any of these games left. I don't know what it is. Arteta has been patient, and Arteta has tried, and thank God, for a coach to sign you and not play you, something has to be fundamentally a problem. Because if Arteta didn't sign Sterling, you could say because they're not the coach that signed, that's why he's not playing him. But he's the one that got him on loan from Chelsea at the beginning of the season. I was making excuses for him. Maybe he needs 2 or 3 months to settle because of the way Arteta plays, or the way the team has progressed. But man, all season, man, this guy, he can't offer nothing. Not defensively, no dribble. He can't put on the cross. He just finished. I don't know what it is. Raheem Sterling, man, I don't know if he's going to continue as a professional footballer after he leaves Arsenal at the end of this season. It's really ridiculous. As in, like, it's unbelievable. I can't believe it. I'm watching Raheem Sterling. I'm like, what am I looking at? Is this Sterling? Please, and this is not in any way throwing shades at him. I really would not want to find out what's going on with Raheem Sterling. Is that something anybody knows? Let me know in the comment section if you know anything about him in his private life that is really, really. I've not been a fan of Raheem Sterling. Even when he was in Liverpool, he was still people were making noise because of his numbers. But he has not been this bad, man. And this guy is just 29. It's not like he's that old. You're a winger. I mean, William is still playing for Fulham. He still comes in and make, impact in games. He's playing in an Arsenal team that is riding, that is doing well. And nobody can see you. Bro, come on now. So that's why I said that story is screwed. I just hope and pray that, they don't have to rely on people like Raheem Sterling to come and dig them out of a game. Even when Arsenal is leading 2-0 and there's injury, you need people to come in and defend. I don't think you want to call on Sterling to come in to defend for you from the front. It's really ridiculous, and I don't know what it is. If you have any idea of what is going on with Sterling, please, I would love to know so that we can, reduce our expectations of him. But I mean, this is ridiculous.